From the Dalk Indoor Sports Center, spring practice back underway after a spring break. Steve Baker here with Junior McMullen, linebacker for the Miami Redhawks. And Junior, I want to talk to you about the core of this defense. Over the past year, before we even get to spring ball, this unit has gotten so much better. Tell us about the progress, particularly the linebackers.
Well, progress, man. It's just been simple, man. We just had one mindset. That's just hunt. Hunt. So we all established that in our room. Like we're gonna hunt and everything we do. We're gonna run to the ball, no matter how many mistakes you make out there on the field. If everybody's running to the ball, like you're just gonna make up for everything. So that was one thing that we really tried to emphasize, and that's really just hunt the ball.
Just watching this first practice back here today, the defense a little bit better than the offense here today. And tell me about the linebackers. I know you, Brad Koenig, DeAndre Montgomery. Really, we talk a lot about the other units having to play as a unit. You guys, as the quarterbacks, if you will, of the defense, really have to play together.
Right. Well, one thing I can definitely say, me, Brad, and DeAndre, we definitely have a chemistry. Like even off the field, like people just look on the field and see like what we do, but I believe it starts off the field. Like we all have a great relationship. Like we just know like what each. We just know like what we're thinking. So like it's certain things I can just look at DeAndre Montgomery and just I can just look at him and know he's gonna do something. Yeah. So it's just team chemistry. It's just trusting with each other, just trusting in what Coach Martin's talking about, trusting what the coaching staff is. Just trying to build, and we just got to execute it.
Now, I noticed that there was a whole period of just the young guys out here, the freshmen and incoming players, the guys that are returning, obviously, that have been running scout team for the most part. They were getting after it, and it's really up to you guys to kind of lead them, and looks like they're coming along pretty nicely.
Yeah, definitely. I really try and lead by example. Like when I got here, I didn't know what to expect. I was still trying to find my way in the college world, and like after a while, it's really a process. Like it takes time. It takes time. That's why when I see Nigel and the younger guys, they're getting yelled at for certain things. Like I can just look at them like, dang, like just not too long ago, I was just making those same. So it's just stuff like that. I tell Cam Turner and those guys, like you can't get down on yourself because it's a new play. Like every day is a new day. Like you got a day to get better every single day. So when they get down on themselves, I just be like, man, you just gotta relax. Like just relax. Like it's gonna come. It's gonna come. And it's really. It's really it, just trying to stay together and just stay positive.
Well, obviously, this team made great strides at the end of last year. What's it going to take to even get to that next level, particularly for the defense here?
Well, we just got to keep the same mindset. Like anything isn't like nothing is going to get handed to us. Like we finished off real well, but that isn't going to mean anything if we go into the 2017 season and just spit the bit. So like we trust in what Coach Martin said. We got to come out here, we got to compete. That's all it is. Like that's the mindset. Every time we step out here, compete, go hard against one another, and we just tunnel vision right now. That's really it.
Junior, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Junior McMullen joining us. Don't forget, mark your calendar. April 22nd is the Spring Showcase here at Yager Stadium. It begins early at 7 o'clock in the morning as the equipment surplus sale will be taking place in the West Concourse area of Yager Stadium. Also, the one-stop shop where you can buy season tickets, buy your parking passes. That'll open up at 9 o'clock in the morning. Then gates open at Yager Stadium at 11 o'clock. You can come around, check out the one-stop shop, also the sale, and the actual practice will begin. The Spring Showcase will begin at 1 o'clock on Saturday, April 22nd. You can get all the updates, all the latest information on spring football at MiamiRedHawks.com. From Dalk Indoor Sports Center, I'm Steve Baker.